I got the ceremonial sword from the chief. It has a certain power that's needed in situations like this. You haven't forgotten what we're doing today, right?
Of course not! We're gonna wake Leela up, and then ask him just what the heck he was playing at.
And I've prepared the rest of the tools for the ceremony per Granny's instructions. We've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's, so today should go off without a hitch.
Good work, kiddo. Then without further ado, let's get started. I give offerings from the mystic smoke, the gift of stars on a moonless night, a wreath of dreams in the swirling wind. Glory be to the ruler of death. Fade, fade, fade. Thrice uttered, and thrice repeated.
Whoa! Is this one of her magic spells? This whole
Keep your voice down.
We, the children of the Priest King, swear to abide by the ancient pact and tear through the veil of the Night Realm. I am Seedlali. Hear my command. I am the Shepherd of Doomsday. I am Akul Batil.
Oh, look! Leela's spirit is back. It's coming towards us.
I shall pierce the cloak of night with flintstone and banish all souls that do not belong to the land of the dead. Leela, obey my command and return to the land where the sun shines. Return to your own
Did it work?
Huh? Where am I? And who are you? Whoa! Granny Eatsley! I mean, High Priestess Seatlali! Please have mercy!
Aw, guilty conscience, huh? So, you know full well what you've done. Do you have any idea how close you were to never making it back? Or maybe you thought life would be more fun as an inanimate object.
I'm sorry, I'm...
Oh, you sure about that? Then say goodbye to your parents. Goodbye, Mom and Dad. I've realized I enjoy life as an empty shell so much that I've decided to get Granny Eatsley to turn me into a stone statue, so I can stand guard over her house for the next 100 years.
No, please! Please don't, I'm begging you. I'll never do this again,
Don't thank me. Thank my grandson. If he hadn't sensed something was amiss, I wouldn't have bothered getting involved.
You're more than welcome, Leela. And don't mind Granny. She's all bark and no... Besides, someone tricked you into doing this, didn't they?
No, Mr. Kokachu had nothing to do with it.
Huh?
Well, I mean, he suggested the method of using a power... I'm sorry.
The brainwashing...
So did Kokachu provide the relic?
He did. He said it was a treasure related to the Mare Javari.
Right, so that proves it. He was using you. He coaxed you into doing the clairvoyance for him.
But I'm a spirit duffer who can't cast a single spell. What use would I be to... Guys like me couldn't sense a spirit even if we spent the rest of our lives sitting and meditating. But Mr. Kokachu said that if I brute force the spell and immerse myself in a spiritually rich substance, I might be able to catch a glimpse of one. It seems...
Still, brute forcing a spell when you're a spirit duffer is like forcing yourself to run a marathon without any legs. If it wasn't for Seatlali, you'd have been lost forever.
I know, I'm sorry. It's just... Everyone in this tribe is so...
I totally understand how you feel. Some seeds effortlessly grow into beautiful cabbages, while other... Who knows why this is the way things are? Maybe... I know saying this doesn't change anything either, but I hope it makes you...
Let's pause this discussion for now. We need to get you to Matla's for a checkup.
Okay, looking good. Seems like this guy got off lightly. Just make sure he eats when you get back. He must be starving.
That's a relief. I've heard of cases where people's bodies started necrotizing after they spent too long meditating.
What a horrifying thought!
Anyway, Leela, even though we didn't know each other before all this, I'm still really glad that you're okay now.
Well, maybe you don't know me, but I've heard all about you. The same goes for High Priestess Lali, the Traveler, and Paimon.
Huh?
This might sound corny, but you're exactly the kind of people I've always dreamed of becoming. But it's clear to me now. Honestly, why'd I have to be born a spirit duffer? Nah, it's alright, really. I'm used to being used. Auroron, I think you're right. It's just a fact of life. I promise I won't take another risk like this in the future.
Oh, Leela.
It's okay. There's no...
Hey, you little rascal.
Huh? What's wrong, High Priestess Lali?
I said, look at me.
Granny, what are you talking about?
What do you think, Traveler? Another case of happy to help written on someone's face?
Hold on. I think... either my mind's playing tricks on me, or her entire body is an illusion. No, it must just be my imagination.
Wait, I know this trick. It's the same one I used a while back. Granny snuck away from...
You see? You can perceive some spiritual abnormalities now. Congratulations.
Really?
But where are you going, Granny?
Where do you think? I'm going fishing, you dummy. Someone triggered the trap I set in the cave. Looks like our friend—
What?
Sorry, can't talk now. You'll find me in the cave. Don't believe it. He got away. Oh, this is terrible. Why'd I have to go and act so cocky about it? I'm gonna look like such a fool. This Kokochu must be a real escape artist or something. But I can't tell them that.
St. Lolly, did you get him?
Given that she's the only person here, I'm guessing no.
I thought I'd let him, but I left a mark on him. So,
Oh, so Granny had only pretended to leave the cave.
Ah, so just like how you caught Auroron. But how did you know Kokochu would come here?
because I planted the bait here. The Mare Javari map and the bow shard. Left them both on the table. I had a feeling those were what he was truly after. And sure enough, my trap was triggered just moments after we left.
So you really did set up traps here after all, huh?
Of course. It's just that they'd never do anything to either of you.
See?
So, Mr. Kokachu,
That's right. The moment I he was counting.
Oh, so he was fishing.
Yep.
I'm sorry. But so...
The nerve!
Either way, Kokchu played us like a fiddle.
You could say that again. Imagine if he tried to approach Seat Lolly directly. Although, actually, Seat Lolly
Was it my fault for picking? I went looking for somewhere with a wealth of spirit.
Mad Satan.
Yeah, he's napping right behind that wall. We'd have a whole new situation on our hands if we woke him up. That's why I decided. I do have some good news, though. I snatched the shard and map back before he bolted.
That's great! So he left.
Yes, sort of. The bad news is...
Yeah, that's kind of worrying.
Don't worry. Also, Leela, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to give the shard and map to the Traveler as a gift. They might prove useful.
Absolutely. That's completely fine.
None of us are interested in them. And if there's any chance of them leading you to the Mare Javari, Granny Eatsley has a sense for these things.
So, Granny Eatsley? Do you think I'm still a spirit duffer?
What kind of a dumb question is that? You saw through my illusion, didn't you? I mean, that's partly because I deliberately made it imperfect, but even then, Auroron, give this guy some lessons when Leela, put in the work, and we'll...
Amazing. I'm so happy for you, Leela.